Have you ever heard that saying, live and let live? Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means? I'd like to just share a little bit with you some of my experiences around that little saying. One of the things that I seem to have been born with is this idea that I have the answer, and if you'll listen to me and understand my wonderful logic, you'll agree with me and do what I want you to do. You know, the other day, or last week, matter of fact, I had a little blog on a topic like this about frustration, and in the topic there was how I create so much frustration for myself by wanting everything to go the way I want it to go. Well, live and let live is along that same line. That's why I sort of thought I'd follow up with this, because what live and let live means is, yes, I've got opinions, and yes, I have thoughts, but so do you, you know. And my opinions and my thoughts aren't necessarily your thoughts. My experiences aren't your experiences. We're each different, separate individuals. As we say, my job is to take care of my side of the street. I need to be taking a look at me, what's going on with me, what do I need to do, and basically leave you alone. Live and let live. When I try to run anybody else's life, when I decide what's the right thing for them to do or how they should behave, okay, I'm making a big mistake. Number one, I don't know. Number two, they have their own set of principles. Number three, that's not my job. My job, yes, I should care about them. I should love them, and I do. But loving them doesn't mean running their life. Loving them doesn't mean telling them what to do or trying to convince them what to do. You know, I was in sales for a long, long time. And it's my nature is to try to sell people on things, to convince them that what I think is right is right. That's not my job. My job is to state what I think is right, listen to you when you state what you think is right, and then between us, we've got to sort that thing through. I've got to respect you, respect your opinion, respect your life, respect your experiences, just like I want you to respect mine. And so I look at that little saying, live and let live, and I realize that when we talk about a spiritual way of living, when we talk about serenity, when we talk about peace in our life, I think if we really look into it, we'll understand why that little saying, live and let live, is so powerful. It gives us a key to looking at our life, taking care of, doing what we need to do to improve ourselves. I don't know about you, but I am constantly finding areas where I need improvement. I do that by constantly doing a little inventory, checking myself out. What's going on here? Why did I do that? What's behind that behavior? What's behind those thoughts? That's my job. Is to look at myself and to make myself as much as I possibly can as the way God intends me to be. And how do I know what that is? Well, He gave me a very good example a few thousand years ago to show me how I'm supposed to be. I got a whole book to read that tells me what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to be. So it's not like it's a big mystery, and yet I find myself falling short of that ideal all the time. So live and let live, that means to me, Jim, you got a lot of work to do on yourself. Don't go trying to change other people. You got work to do on you. Al-Anon has a great saying, I just love it. You know, when you point a finger at somebody, you're pointing one finger at them and three fingers are pointing back at you. You ever think about, look at that. Look at your hand when you do that. One at them, three back at you. What does that mean? It means for every time you look at finding a fault at somebody else, you can find 3 times as many faults in yourself. And your job is not to take care of their faults. Your job is to take care of your faults, my faults. That's what I always try to remember. Don't always live by that. Matter of fact, I don't live by it a lot. But every time I fail to live and let live, it creates mental upset, certainly not peace in my life, because I get upset and angry, and that, my friends, is not spiritual. I hope you can look at live and let live and practice that in your own spiritual journey. Thanks much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye now.